So I am OCD when it comes to cleaning. My name is Holly, and if I'm being completely honest, I never used to let anybody clean because I wanted things cleaned well and never felt that anybody could do a good enough job. And I wouldn't let my kids help with cleaning because of all the chemicals, and I wouldn't let my husband clean because he would use an entire roll of paper towel to clean a bathroom. A couple years ago, a friend told me about Norwex and sent me a couple of cloths, and I put them in a drawer and there they sat for a couple months. The idea of Norwex was weird to me. I didn't understand it, and I was addicted to my Lysol. That's how I cleaned. That's what I always used. But the reality was I didn't understand Norwex. And once I understood how it worked and once I started using the cloths, it completely revolutionized how I clean my entire house. I'm going to focus specifically on the EnviroCloth because this is like the must-have Norwex item. There's no point doing Norwex if you don't have this cloth. So this is their EnviroCloth. This is your all-cleaning cloth here. And the first thing that makes this microfiber unique is that unlike regular microfiber that's 1/6 of a human hair, it has to be that width to be considered microfiber. Norwex microfiber is 1/200th of a human hair. So insanely small. Each cloth has a very, very dense amount of microfiber, and it's that combination that allows this cloth, when wet, to remove up to 99% of bacteria on the surface. So you can clean your counters, your bathroom, your walls, your floors, any surface that you can think of with this cloth, and it will get it amazingly clean using only water. The other cool thing about this cloth is that it has micro silver embedded right into the fibers. So once you're done using the cloth, you give it a scrub under water, you hang it to dry, and that silver actually prevents bacteria from growing, and it keeps your cloths from getting stinky. So then you can actually reuse your cloth multiple times before you have to toss it in the washer and give it a bath. So I'm going to show you a test that completely blew me away, boggled my mind, and made me fall in love with Norwex. It's kind of gross, but I have a piece of raw chicken, and not that you would do this, but I'm going to actually smear this on my countertops. Just kind of smearing it here. Now what I'm going to do is I have these health industry swabs, and what these do is they test for the presence of protein on a surface, because if there's protein present, bacteria can grow. So I'm going to take this out, give this a swab here, just a little swab. I'm going to put it back in this container. I'm going to snap to release the solution that will reveal if the surface is contaminated or not. So here's our test swab a few minutes after we wiped it over the chicken on the counter, and it's pretty gross. It's a nice dark purple, and as you can see from the code here, purple means it's dirty. There's proteins present, meaning the surface is contaminated. Now that that's done, I'm going to take my EnviroCloth and get it wet just with some warm water. So I have my wet cloth, and I'm going to fold it in quarters. And the cool thing about doing it this way is that it gives you 8 sides to clean with. So you can clean with one, flip it, clean with the other, flip it again. It's pretty spiffy. It allows you to do a lot of cleaning without having to re-rinse your cloth out. So I've got my cloth wet, and I'm just going to very quickly take it to the surface here. Let's do one more just because there were some chunks. And that's it. And now that I've done that, I'm going to retest with a clean swab and show you that it's actually clean. So we can get a swab just like we did the first time. After wiping with our Norwex cloth, this one is a nice green, and green means clean. The surface is clean, there's no contamination, and we did that using only water. So that's it. The EnviroCloth and water, and my surface that was dirty with chicken is now clean, and I can use the same cloth and clean the majority of the surfaces in my house. It's wonderful. I'm using only water, so no chemicals, and no paper towel. And if you're curious, here's a couple other Norwex products that make my life and my cleaning way easier. First is the window cloth, which is great on mirrors, glass, windows. Get that nice streak-free shine, no lint, nothing. You would use this right after your EnviroCloth to get it dry. And also the Norwex dusting mitt. This is great. You can use it dry or with just a little bit of water, no dusting spray whatsoever, and it does an excellent job of dusting all the surfaces in your home. So the wonderful thing for me is because I'm not using any chemicals or sprays or paper towel, I can hand a dusting mitt or an EnviroCloth to any one of my kids or my husband, and we can go through and clean the house in a fraction of the time that it used to take us. And it's for all these reasons that I love Norwex so much, and I know you would too. And if you're interested in getting an EnviroCloth, or if you have any questions, please email me. My email address is hollykcoons@gmail.com, or you could also pop on the Norwex website. But I will forewarn you, they have a awesome collection of various products for your home. It can be a little overwhelming. I just focused on 3 of my favorite products because this is what I use the most often. But if you have any questions, please email me, and thanks so much for watching.